Hi, this is Dr. Damidi. I'm a pediatrician. I'm working at Sure Health. I'm very happy to be here and like to be in this community, and I always like to be like a person like who can help others. Growing up in back home, the doctors are very less numbered, to get to see a doctor, it used to be a huge wait, and and it used to be a terrifying experience for kids, like sitting there waiting and waiting. And sure enough, at the end of the visit, you get a injection or something to make it more worse, and I wanted to do something different so that the experience is easier for children, and to understand what goes on with in the doctor's visit, and it's not always a terrifying experience. It's very important for to have a pediatrician who is specialized in the children's need. It's like a big experience for new parents, when they have a new baby in the hand, not knowing what to do, not to what to expect, and it's like a whole new experience, and when something is in your hand and everything depends on them. So I want to make sure the parents understand it. You can learn every day, and if there is a guide or coach to help you what is normal development, what is abnormal, what to watch for, and I can help the best, so we can do the best for the child and best for the parents, so that the child can have a healthy life. When I see the new parents, it is very exciting experience, that's a new addition to their family, and their family is growing, and it's very exciting experience. And at the same time, it is terrifying too, not knowing what to expect every single day. It's a 24/7 job. The pediatrician fits in there, because all the fears, I tell the parents not to keep it in, just address during the visit, write down the main things, what is the most concerning thing, what you're worried about. And when they come in to see me, I address each and every concern, so they're comfortable what to expect, and what is not normal, what is to be worried about, and to bring it to my attention so we can address it right away. The preventative care is very important. It starts from day one. When there's new baby, there's so many things that we need to take care, even in the house starting. And the child grows really fast. They double their weight by 3 months, by starting from 4 months, they'll be starting to roll over. Before you know, they get into the walking stage, exploring, and they can see the tiniest thing on the floor. And I like to explain them everything, every stage ahead of a time, so that their house is prepared, so not to keep anything, no sharp objects, no things around, let them explore, but be on the side, because they learn by exploring. So we need to let them explore and understand by themselves. So I'm part of your family too. I'm a second parent, so you can address to me anything that you're fearful, and no question is a stupid question. So anything it's concerning you, it is it affects the baby. Once you're free of that fear, you'll be able to help the child, and you'll be comfortable in managing. And it's very important to have the same doctor throughout their life, so they see as a second parent, and they build the trust, since they're coming in with the parents, and I want to include the children also in their care, so they are excited to come here and talk about their concerns too. But it's a very important journey, because every stage depends how he's thriving in the house. That can be addressed only if they are seeing the doctor regularly. If they come at 3 and we already missed the milestones of delayed walking, the speech get delayed, and the more the speech gets delayed, the child will be frustrated, because he can understand everything but cannot express. So that builds up the anger, frustration way early in the childhood. So my role is detect every single stage, are they progressing according to how they are supposed to, so it does not affect their development, behavior, and and the relation with the community. When I came to hear about Sure Health, I thought this is a perfect fit. I've been missing this all my 30 years of life in here, but getting that experience and bringing it to this community, I want to do the best I can. I didn't feel like a stranger. I felt like I belong here, and and the people were so welcoming. I did not feel any difference. Whenever I saw any person, I felt like I knew them for a long time. So that's kind of like, the friendly experience and atmosphere, like, and it made me come like, hey, this is where I want to be. I am Dr. Sudha Damidi, and I'm sure.